Hello everybody and welcome back to our channel. My name is PJP and in this video I'm going to be reacting to 3 TMNT episodes. Those episodes being first of all episode 22, Return of the Justice Force, which I assume is going to be a Mikey focused episodes, and it's gonna be featuring some superheroes like that Silver Sentry guy, which we haven't seen in a long time. Then for the other two episodes, I'm actually really looking forward to, because they are gonna be the first two episodes of the Baton Nexus 4-parter, which I think I've seen only once and I barely remember it because it was, I think around 2011 there was a rerun of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles on TV, and that time is when I caught a lot of TMNT episodes that I had never seen before. That is actually also the time when I watched the Flash Forward season. But yeah, without further ado, let's just get into the episodes, starting with Return of the Justice Force in 3, 2, 1.
This isn't some kind of high-tech bar mitzvah. And no, we haven't been taken over by the Dome people either. It's just your basic sneak and rescue. And those blinking skull caps on our heads are the only thing keeping those robo guard dogs from going medieval all over us.
Medieval?
The old guy with us? That's Stainless Steve Steele. Believe it or not, he used to be a superhero. We're helping him search for his missing teammates. And I think we just found them. To think, this whole thing started out with me.
I don't know why I just can't buy that there are superheroes in this universe. I know in my last reaction I said I would love if Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles are finally included into the DC universe properly, because they're kind of an adjacent to it. I mean, come on, the TMNT versus Batman versus the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles movie was so dope. Also, good thing that those turtles from that movie were very similar to these ones. I really love that nostalgia feel that it gave me, because I love these turtles, and with how stupid the Rise of TMNT is, nah. I'm glad that we actually saw some serious-minded turtles again.
General Genocide's malevolent mechanical marauders are no match for the Justice Force. I'll make fast work of these lumbering tin cans, or my name's not Sippy Lad.
I mean, come on, these superheroes are literally DC superheroes.
It feels so strange to be back with the team after being gone for so long. I just don't know if I can do this. Stainless Steve still keeps me at a distance. He only
He's supposed to be Superman.
But we could be so much more. And even though Dr. Dome still has feelings for me, he'd never forgive me if he knew my secrets. Steve!
And we saw the Flash. Oh, that is obvious. Actually, surprisingly didn't notice that it was CGI.
Survived. And does she end up with Stainless Steve or Dr. Dome?
Michelangelo, a ninja's greatest strength is patience, and you are quickly trying mine.
Understand, Sensei? Now I'm gonna have to call every comic shop in town to find that next issue.
I am trying to meditate, to quiet my mind and calm my spirit.
Isn't it great, Sensei? With all this downtime we've had lately, I made shell cycles for all of us. Want to try it out?
Another time, perhaps.
That's Justice Force issue 137. What? No, 137.
My sons, for the next hour you will practice your ninja silence. Understood?
Ninja silence. I mean, go into your room.
Sweet looking, right? trick.
Excellent suggestion.
Really?
I think it would be good for all of us if you got out of the city for a bit.
I can't believe it! No one in this city has a copy of Justice Force number 137.
You should try my guy Steve's comics. If the book exists, he'll have it. Of course, he's all the way up in Northampton.
Let's go to Northampton.
No way! I gotta know what happens in battling Bernice!
What do you mean doesn't exist? Hasn't been written?
Didn't make it.
What?
Why you spoil it?
I remember like it was yesterday. She
Wait, what?
sacrificed herself to save Dr. Dome and Stainless Steve. The Justice Force disbanded shortly after that.
Boy, this guy takes this stuff seriously.
Said Mikey, who was going crazy over it just a second ago.
Stainless Steve Steel!
I like how this show kind of jumbles together so many different things. Like, we had aliens, we have superheroes right now, and we have parallel ninja dimensions in the next 2 episodes. It's kind of surprising how it manages to fit them together and not feel awkward. I mean, it doesn't feel awkward, at least for the superhero part.
Who could have done this?
Only one fella I know with the brain power to run those domoids.
Dr.
That's old Doc Dome himself.
But wasn't he one of the Justice Force too?
Doc Dome's always blamed the
Hello
rest of us for
TMNT,
the
Marvel
monster
is
battling
calling
Bernice.
for copyright infringement.
It's only a matter of time before his hatred turned to madness and revenge.
Than it used to.
Are these guys awesome or what? It's like we're a part of history.
And they're not awesome, there are... And personally, it really annoys me how both Marvel and DC have the exact same superheroes, just with different names.
I feel decades younger. Now we need to figure out how we're gonna stop Doc Dome.
Ah, there it is.
I've been wondering.
I get it, it's hard to create original characters, but at least I'm planning on eventually writing a some superhero comic story, but
Guys,
I want to create my characters so they are unique, with unique powers, or at least unique idea behind them, I don't know.
Here they come! Let's kick some dough!
Now this is more like it. Your massage did wonders, Zippy.
Fastest hands in the West. Speaking of which... What the... Hey! Let me down!
Not so fast, are you now?
Oh, no.
Okay, that was funny.
Zippy! Joey!
Yeah, that totally works, somehow.
Ridiculous.
we'll look even worse if we get our heads bashed in by 100 domoids.
Man, what a strange dream. Dr. Dome! You traitor!
What? No! He's the traitor! Can't you see he's trying to frame me?
Impossible.
What?
Only you could have unleashed those domoids. They only respond to your telepathic commands.
I haven't used the domoids in years. All that mental control was giving me super migraines. And isn't it convenient that you were present for all the kidnappings, yet you yourself were never kidnapped?
Yeah, why is that, Steve?
What?
Guys, you don't really think.
You could never hide your jealousy. You couldn't stand the
I'm
fact
so
that
confused.
battling Bernice loved me and not you.
Are you out of your glass-encased mind? Battling Bernice couldn't stand you. She quit the team for a year just to get away from you.
Now, what do you say we work together like the Justice Force and find out who's really behind this?
Aha!
Don't tell me it's the one who sacrificed herself.
He's mentally controlling them.
Let's put a stop to this now!
I'm not gonna lie, I don't really care.
All right,
This is not an interesting episode to me.
But I tell you, I'm not controlling them.
If I was, then my domed head would be red too.
If you're not controlling them, then who is?
I am.
Wow, I totally didn't see that coming.
Battling Bernice? Alive?
How's that possible?
I didn't even mean to predict it, I'm sorry.
Look closer, Dome. What do you see?
I can't believe I actually caught it.
I see the woman I love. And just as
Oh my god. Did this just actually happen?
older, you're not battling Bernice.
That's right. I'm her daughter, Ananda.
What?
You're lying. I would have known if Bernice had a daughter.
She didn't want anyone to know. That's why she quit the team when she
Is this a parody of shitty comic superhero storytelling? I don't know. Because predictable twist of the dead character being alive and controlling everything. And now predictable twist of that character not being that character, but apparently being that character's... Not, what was the word? The opposite of ancestor.
But how are you able to control all my robots?
I thought you would have figured that one out by now, Daddy.
Wow.
That's
Wow.
right. I inherited all of your mental powers.
Please at least do something cool, maybe rip him apart.
Everyone concentrate your attack on Ananda!
That's a very shitty name for a villain, not gonna lie.
Close to her. No, wait. Don't concentrate your attack. Split her focus in as many directions as possible.
Mikey, are you sure?
Trust me.
What do you mean trust you? It's obvious that that's what you should do. She can't focus on 100 things at the same time. Not gonna lie, now I'm interested to see a disabled Flash on the CW with the Flash.
Too much happening at once. I can't control it all.
Because that actually is a pretty interesting storyline. Would be an interesting storyline. I, as most people, am really annoyed when characters like that, which are, I don't want to call them minority characters, but characters with disabilities, for example, like gay characters and things like that. I hate when they're shoved without thought, or
No one forced your mother back into
or
the
they're not written as your normal characters. Like, for example, in The Walking Dead right now, there's a deaf character, but it's actually more than a deaf character.
One parent who's very much alive.
And honestly, I wouldn't mind seeing a disabled Flash, seeing that this guy, who is basically the Flash, is actually holding himself pretty well for being old and
I can't thank you
disabled.
fellas enough for your help. This could have easily ended in tragedy, but it looks like things will turn out okay.
Thanks to this young whippersnapper. How'd you ever come up with such a clever strategy? Don't you remember? That's how you defeated the Grim Reaper in issue 57, when he took possession of Dr. Dome's brain.
Well, what do you know? Mikey's comic book geekdom turned out to be good for something.
Something super specific.
Whoa! An official Justice Force super secret signal device?
Consider yourself an honorary Justice Force member.
Awesome! Yahoo! That's a satisfying ending.
Did he write that? Okay. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. This was a garbage episode. At least for me, it was definitely one of my least interesting episodes that I have watched so far. I mean, the Silver Century episode, which I don't remember whether I ended up posting it or not, wasn't that much better. It just doesn't interest me because in a way it's parodying a comic book and it kind of seems stupid and I don't know what's the term, self-loading, because this is a comic book show. It's a comic book TV series. Like, you can't just parody something that happens in a comic book and then play it straight in your show. It just doesn't work. You should either go full-on parody or full-on serious. And for the most part, this show is kind of serious, so to have this kind of thing out of nowhere, I don't know. I wouldn't say it kills my enjoyment for the show, but it just takes me out of it a bit. Yeah. It might be a bit tough on this episode, but I'm just gonna give it a 5.5 out of 10. It's about as average cartoon episode. For TMNT, it's a terrible episode, but if you count it for average cartoons, I feel like it's an average cartoon episode. Yeah, I don't know. I just didn't enjoy this episode. I don't know what else to say. It wasn't that interesting. My favorite part was where I actually predicted randomly. I was just talking and I said that it was gonna be that dead character. Kind of was, and it's funny. That was funny to me that I think that episode was kind of parodying terrible comic book tropes. I guess not. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what else to say. So let's just move on to the next episode. That being episode 23, the Big Brawl Part 1. Yeah, I didn't realize that this was going to be the finale for this season. And as I said, I have watched, I think, all of these 4 episodes, but I barely remember them because it was like 10 years ago. So I don't remember much of it. I only remember bits and pieces, so I'm kind of partially blind going into this episode. I definitely remember the episode in season 3 in which they bring back the Battle Nexus and Mikey goes on to fight against one of them again, and I know that Mikey wins the Battle Nexus. But yeah, other than that, I don't know really the storyline going into it, so let's just get into the episode in 3, 2, 1.
The past is another country. They do things differently there. And yet, it seems that the past lives still, haunting us.
The fuck are those?
But we need not fear the past.
Draco?
It is the future we must fear.
Jesus. I want to know more about the Battle Nexus. Like, I don't really know anything about it. What it is exactly. How does Splinter know them?
So, what's up with Master Splinter?
Master Splinter working
I
on this
remember.
He's been acting kind of wacko for a
Last year, I've mentioned before, but last year I watched some episodes of TMNT because I was kind of nostalgic about the show. And I think I remember exactly how this episode started.
Do not leave the lair until I return. Leonardo, you are in charge. You keep an eye on the others.
But where are you going, Sensei?
Do not worry, I will return soon.
Again, I pose the question. What's up with Master Splinter? I don't know, but don't you guys remember? He went away like this 3 years ago.
Yeah.
3 years ago.
Where?
Maybe he's got a girlfriend.
Man, I can't wait to get to season 3 and 4. There are so many good episodes in those. Not that there wasn't in the first 2 seasons, but the ones in season 3 and 4 are so much better. And I think I've watched most of the episodes which I have ever seen are from season 3 and 4.
Okay, that was freaky.
That ought to do it. All right, Leo, give it a shot.
He's literally mumbling.
Did it work? No way! You know, maybe this isn't such a great idea after all.
Coming, guys.
Okay.
Now where are we?
Definitely not Earth. But
How did you make that
say
out?
it's some sort of world between worlds, between dimensions even. A nexus.
What?
Yeah, you mean like some point of overlapping subspace commonality? Right. Donnie's not the only turtle that watches Star Trek, you know.
Heads up, guys. Another one of those doors is opening.
Look at those! I doubt that.
Hold on. Maybe they mean us no harm.
I did not expect that joke.
Lita.
We don't have time for this. I don't think we have a choice.
Yikes.
Man, those things are just a little sharp. Yikes! Ugh.
What?
My katanas.
Leo's got the right idea. Get in close on these bozos.
Damn, rap with the jokes is killing me. What?
Preliminary group match completed in 54.3 Quagons.
Gong what?
Gomtai are eliminated from the competition. Now, if you Slontags will...
Slon tags?
You talking to us?
Wait a moment. This is not correct. There has been some mistake. The Gomtai were to fight the Slontags, not you Earthers. In fact, the only Earther registered is Hamato Splinter.
Hamato Splinter?
Master Splinter?
Where is he?
This is not as it should be. Now I must reschedule the match between the Gomtai and the Slontags.
He's not gonna die. I think that it's in the rules of Battle Nexus even that you can't die. I think it was that if they're certain that you're gonna die, they're gonna take you out. Or something like that. Something similar. Ah, fuck off. A little rat can't defeat him like that. Still, Splinter is a badass, but that's a bit far-fetched.
You're all right. Splinter, how did you get into this fight?
Guy?
You were supposed to stay at home, not follow me here. Leonardo, I am very disappointed.
I'm sorry, Sensei, but I just don't blame Leo.
That would still be his fault because he was the one who
talked them into it.
led you, even if you talked him out of it. I don't understand how that is an excuse.
Dimension Third Earth.
Protect Master Splinter!
Oh, no! Jin is not an enemy.
The Battle Nexus tournament, where a warrior can prove himself to be
I can't
one of
believe
the
Splinter would be
mightiest
into
and most
something like
skilled
this.
martial artists of all creation.
And he took his pet rat with him.
Your sensei was once a Battle Nexus champion. And not long after that, your master entered the competitions as well. He surprised and impressed many with his courage, skill, and honor. But his successes led him to a final battle with one of the fiercest of all the fighters, Draco. Poor Splinter. His leg was broken in the battle, and it looked hopeless. The match was halted, and Splinter was given the chance to forfeit.
Damn, what a badass.
But he would not. He was allowed to splint his leg and continue the contest. I swear by Vonton's fist.
I mean, Draco is barely doing anything. That's some bullshit. I'm sorry. Splinter is a badass, but that's some bullshit. Hey, here's the bunny. Bugs Bunny. What was his name? Usagi? Misamoto Usagi or something like that.
Little rat, you think yourself a champion? You think yourself my better? Think again. Splinter and the young rabbit samurai would have been destroyed had the daimyo not intervened. Using his mystical war staff until Draco fled like the coward he is. We are honored by your return, Sensei.
It is I who am honored.
I cannot tell you what a pleasure it is to see my good friend in the ranks of gallant warriors. And now your sons are here to compete. This is truly a great day.
To compete?
They were supposed to stay at home.
Noble Daimyo, the four Earthers were not registered properly. However, they did win a match in the qualifying round.
Excellent. Then by my decree, they shall be entered into the contest. If you deem it acceptable, my friend.
I thought perhaps that they were not ready to compete. But perhaps fate is showing an overprotective father that his sons are growing up.
Hell yeah.
They may enter.
Yeah.
Now that that is happily settled, I have an important point of honor that must be addressed. By my son.
What is this? Some kind of trick?
No trick. I swear it. Honored Sensei. I know that when last
Yeah, knowing what happens, I believe, in Season 3, don't trust that piece of shit.
and I humbly apologize for my unwarranted actions upon your family. I beg your forgiveness.
Especially with his Joker mask on his face.
Your apology is most gracious. We accept.
Dun, 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 dun.
Warriors, you have traveled from the multitude of diverse universes, and I bid you welcome to the Battle Nexus Tournament. To those who have fallen in battle, I salute your bravery and courage. And to those who have passed the preliminary round, I say congratulations.
What?
And brace yourselves for the combat to come. For now,
Is
it's
that the
time.
same one?
Let the next round of the Battle
Is that the
Nexus
same one that we
Tournament
met in the first, like, I think it was episode 4 of Season 2? It is!
Let me see.
Oh, wow! Please, my friends, allow me to escort you to your next arena.
I don't trust that guy.
Awesome.
Imagine, our sensei and his sensei have statues in the Hall of Fame.
Come, we must go.
Did a penguin win this?
Guys, if it would be all right, I'd like to stay here a minute. I'll catch up later.
Remember, Leo, don't touch anything.
You break it, you bought it, bro.
Go on. I'll be right behind you.
Knew it. And he has no swords. He's gonna catch it. Don't even try it. It was a decent introductory episode. It was a bit too much on the backstory side, but I did say I wanted to learn more about Battle Nexus, and now I know. But yeah, I wish there was a bit more fighting, because the fighting was actually really cool. I love the fighting, and the jokes from Rock were super fucking hilarious. So I can't wait until we get to the actual fighting in the tournament, because I think that's gonna be really cool. And honestly, I don't have much to say. This is a 4-parter. We barely got into it, so I'm gonna save anything I have to say for after the next episode. And yeah, so let's just get into the next episode, that being the second part in 3, 2. Wait. I fucking... That's what that is for. That was the whole thing all the time. I should have read this. Okay, a bit of a break here. I just want to say how much of an idiot I am, because during this reaction you've seen me somewhat struggle because the chair is uncomfortable. That is because sometimes I can actually do this with my chair where I can tilt it, but sometimes I couldn't, and I didn't realize what actually made it tilt. and I just read the thing on the side which allows me to lift it and lower it down. And apparently if I push it in, it prevents it from tilting, and if I pull it out, it allows me to tilt. So now I can do this and I can sit more comfortably. And I just realized how much of an idiot I am because I didn't realize what was the thing that allowed me to do that. Yeah, I just wanted to mention that, so let's just get into the episode now.
Note to self. When Master Splinter tells you not to leave the lair, don't leave the lair. Also, do not, repeat, do not follow Master Splinter through an interdimensional portal to a nexus between multiple worlds.
Yep.
But if for some dumb reason you have done all that, whatever you do, don't accidentally enter into the Battle Nexus tournament, a competition of the multiverse's most skilled and lethal warriors. And finally, if all that does happen, make sure you don't spend any time in the Pavilion of Past Champions.
That's a bit of a too specific advice, because that's not gonna happen ever.
It may just cost you your life.
Warriors who seek to become Battle Nexus champion, prepare yourselves!
Hey guys, it is Traximus, that gladiator from the Triceraton homeworlds.
Imagine Traximus being here. This place just gets wilder and wilder.
Where is Leonardo? The tournament will start soon.
Do not worry, Splinter Sensei. I am sure Leonardo will be along any moment now.
Yeah, I do believe you with your eyes being squinted like this and your smile being fucking Joker-like.
Sorry, Master Yoshi.
Master Yoshi doesn't mind. Leo, when did you become Wonder Woman?
Okay, where did everybody go?
The fuck is that?
You fight without honor.
Hey, that's how they became friends? And he saved Splinter and Leo. Samurai versus a ninja.
All right, warrior.
Thanks for saving my shell.
Don't tell me the guy with the red mask is gonna save him. Or maybe not. That was a funny scene.
They are gone. Vanished.
Again, thank you for your help, Samurai.
Do not thank me yet, warrior. Fate may pit us against each other in the tournament.
I have to
Oh,
tell
it
you,
will.
Usagi-san, the way you fight, I'd rather not go up against you if I can help it.
The feeling is mutual.
Master Leonardo, your swords have been repaired. I trust you will find them worthy.
Thank you.
You too.
I'm in it for the money.
I've heard that these are characters from a separate story or something. If you have more information about it, I just wanna confirm who they are, so comment it down below. Willow, I know you're going to do it anyway, most likely.
Or should I say good fortune with your wager? You will never change, Gen-chan.
Uh-oh.
Looks like it's just you and me.
Warriors, first tier, begin!
They're gonna all fight at the same time. That's gonna be hard for the people watching to concentrate on some of them. Hey, Traximus. Chill out, Xena.
Say goodnight, ring boy.
I don't even know what this fucking creature is. It reminds me of something, but I'm not sure of what.
Hey, Fuzzy.
Wait, are those not transported where they should be?
Half of that haircut. Where's your sense of humor?
Ouch. Oh my god, Michelangelo.
Oh, Shell.
He lost. I was about to say, are all of them going to win?
What happened?
You have been defeated in the great tournament.
I don't believe it. I'm the first turtle eliminated? The guys won't ever let me live this down.
You have failed me. Leonardo still lives.
Forgive us, young lord. We will not fail you again.
Good. Because next time the price for failure will be your lives. The task ahead is very grave. I can afford no further blunders.
Perhaps the destruction of Leonardo is premature, my lord. Should you not first secure the throne?
You dare question me?
Okay, this is either the dragon.
Counselor.
Yes, my lord. You know I'm only trying to serve you. And as your counselor, I must...
It's gotta be the
advise
dragon.
Patience.
More patience? I have suffered enough in the name of patience. I have bowed before them. I have begged their forgiveness as my father wished. But now, my time has come.
Okay, these are gonna be, seems more interesting battles. I think at some point Michelangelo is gonna battle Raph and obviously win, but I'm not sure if that does happen.
Master Splinter, are you gonna kick my shell now?
Yes.
You hear the crowd, my son?
Do I? It's been pretty cool fighting like this. Out in the open, having everybody love us for it.
Yes. This year it is your competition, not mine. When my sons fight with honor, they honor their master.
He's gonna forfeit?
You must deliver a finishing blow to end the match.
Master Splinter, I...
Aww.
Thanks, Sensei.
Oh,
100 plus respect for Splinter.
I see the master of ninjutsu lost to the father in you.
Yes, I suppose so. It is just that if my sons can win, I do not wish to stand in their way.
I'm kinda sad to have to be the one to knock you out of the tournament, Traxless.
I think perhaps you're mistaken, Raphael. I feel sorry to have to be the one to knock you out of the tournament.
I really want to see who's gonna win. I mean, I think it's gonna be Raph, but...
Stay down, little one, or you may get hurt.
Thanks for the advice, Trax, but you better take it yourself.
It's just like you said, Usagi-san. We have to fight each other.
Fate often has such a wry sense of humor. Come, let us fight as friends and may the best swordsman win!
Is it gonna be literally one hit battle? Okay, it's not going to.
You should be proud to have raised such fine warriors and sons.
Yes, I am proud. Though they can be a little too willful at times.
If only fathers could make their sons understand. We're only trying to protect them from their own inexperience.
I know exactly what you mean, old friend. But tell me, there is something familiar about this samurai my son Leonardo faces.
He should look very familiar to you. He is the same young samurai in training that came to your aid when Draco ambushed you some years ago. He is already a ronin at such a tender age, but his sword arm is skilled far beyond his years.
Why does this guy's armor look so much like
I must
Shredder?
attend to a small matter. Will you join me later when this bout is over?
It would be my honor, Daimyo.
You're gonna have to be quicker than that, Dino Boy.
Damn, they're shoulder to shoulder, or whatever the saying is in English.
Worthy opponent, Raphael. This is a battle I won't soon forget.
Yeah, I guarantee you won't.
Hell yeah, Raph won. I knew it, but still.
My lord, I strongly advise against this rash course of action.
Your counsel has been heard and overruled. Now keep silent. I command it.
Yes, my Daimyo.
And so, it is time for Leonardo to suffer for his past effrontery.
No, put the mask back on. You look disgusting. Watch out.
Usagi! I...
Leonardo! No!
Fuck, I'm gonna have to wait till Monday now. Okay, this was actually a pretty cool episode with all the fighting. I wish it was a bit more concentrated, and I don't know, I wish we focused more on the fightings of the character we actually gave a shit about, rather than them showing us filler creatures. But still, it was pretty decent. I expect more from the next two episodes. But sadly, it's not gonna be until Monday that I'm gonna be reacting to them, because during Saturday and Sunday, I'm gonna take some time to actually get back into writing, because I actually haven't written anything for like 3-4 months now. I just haven't had the time. I've been way too focused on my YouTube channel. So now I have a planned schedule in which Saturday and Sunday I'm gonna take a little more time off and upload less videos. So if you're interested to check out my stories, you can do so. The link is in the description. You can go to Wattpad. I currently have one ongoing one, but I want to write it as fast as I can so I can move on to other, because I have so many ideas, but I just don't have the time to write those down. But yeah, going back into the episode, as I said, it's definitely better than the last one, mainly because there's a lot of fighting. But still, I don't know, maybe it's just because I have done so many videos today that I'm kind of tired of reacting. But it wasn't super engaging. I at least had higher expectations. Because so far this episode is like a 7.5 out of 10. When I expected it to be something like an 8.5 or maybe even a 9 out of 10. But hopefully the third and the fourth episode are gonna be better. But yeah, who knows. Did I rate the last episode? If I didn't, now I'm gonna give it like a 7.2 out of 10. So the episodes today were 5.5 out of 10 for the first one, 7.2 for the second one, and 7.5 for the third one. And yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, leave a like and subscribe. Check out the link in the description to my Twitter if you want to follow me there, and to my Wattpad where I post my stories, cause in addition to doing all these videos on my channel, I'm also a writer, as I just mentioned. And if you do enjoy my stories or simply enjoy my videos, you can head over to Patreon or Subscribestar and pledge your support over there. But if you don't want to do that, you can still help me out by liking this video, subscribing, and especially sharing this video with somebody who you think might enjoy it. And I think that's pretty much it for this video, so I'm gonna see you in the next one. Bye!